Hi guys, my name is Diana. I just wanted to talk to all of you that shop at Walmart. In July of the 26th of this year, uh, my husband and I was shopping at the Joplin Walmart, and we were shopping for our grandkids' school supplies, and we walked up the baby aisle, and my husband was in front of me to my left, and I was pushing a shopping cart. And I did not see there was a puddle of water in the floor, and I slipped and I fell. And I hit so hard that I had a horrible knot on my left shin that I might add is still there. And it's been a month now. And it tweaked my back, it tweaked my left hip, and I landed directly on my left knee. There was a eyewitness that stopped and asked me. She said, "Ma'am," she said, "are you okay?" And I honestly thought that I was. And I went to get up, and when I did, I realized that my left knee would not bend. It was in a straight position, and I couldn't get it to bend at all. I had to sit there in the floor for the longest time for the manager to come down to talk to me to take my report. And apparently he had watched the video before he ever got there, because he told me that it must have been, since it was down the baby aisle, a woman that was preparing a bottle for her baby and had spilled water in the floor. I thought that was kind of strange that he would just come up with that right off the wall. So we did learn later that yes, he had watched the video, and that is in fact what happened. However, if someone comes on your property and they get hurt, you are liable for that. But these big companies like Walmart and other big companies, they don't live by the same rules that you and I do. And they informed me after a long period of time that they would have to investigate and to see whether or not it was my fault for or if they were negligence. And the only way that they would be negligence, they said, is if this water was in the floor for a long period of time and it had time for their associates to clean it up. Well, when they finished their investigation, they told me that the water in the floor had only been on the floor for 4 minutes when I come up the aisle and I fell. So that made them not liable. So all of the money that I was out going to the emergency room, all the x-rays, the physical therapy, that I might add, I didn't get to finish because I had to cancel them, because Walmart said they were not liable and would not pay for any of the medical due to the fall that I had in their store. They also said that they realized that it was not my fault either, that I fell, that they could tell by the video that it was indeed an accident. We also had an eyewitness that seen the whole thing and told them exactly what had happened as well. Now, I have had surgery on that left knee twice. I've had a complete knee replacement, and I've also had it revised. But so when I fell and I landed directly on that knee, they informed me that it would be very hard for me to get a case to try to get Walmart to have to pay for my medical, because I'd had surgery on that knee 2 times prior, and that they couldn't prove that what I was feeling in that knee, or the extra damage that I had from the fall, they couldn't prove that it was from the fall. They couldn't say that it wasn't because of those prior surgeries that I'd had before, because I have always complained that my knee has always bothered me. However, if you've ever had a knee replacement or a hip replacement, You are so afraid of falling that you're very, very cautious of where you walk. Um, it I have always been so careful. But honestly, the color of the floor, I didn't see that water. I didn't see that water at all. Had I seen it, I would have definitely went around it. But they said that when that lady dropped that water, she didn't go and get anybody to clean it up. And that was another reason they said that they were not liable. But anyway, my question is, and my dilemma is, I want everybody to know this. Only thing I ask of Walmart is for them to please pay the medical on this. I am on disability. I am on Medicare, and it pays 80%, leaves me with the other 20%. I just don't think that I should be the one to have to pay for that. Walmart is such a big company, and I truly, truly believe that they should be liable for this. And I don't understand. I mean, I understand what they told me. They said that, the liability, the only way that they are liable for my fall is if that water had been in the floor long enough for one of their associates to clean it up before somebody walked down it and fell. Well, that's just a bunch of crock to me. I fell. It wasn't my fault either. But I was in their store spending money in their store like I do every single solitary week. And yet they can't protect me as a customer. I just don't, I think that's wrong. And I think that all of you all need to be aware of this. You walk inside their facility and you get hurt. If they believe that they're not at fault, you're the one that's going to pay for it. I'm telling you, this has put me in such a depression because I feel like, number one, a loser anyway. Because I am disabled. I feel like I already put a ton of pressure on my husband because he has to pay for so much and I contribute so little. And then this happens, and this has added more stress and more bills to us. And it's just got me so depressed over all this when, I don't know, folks. Apparently, if you've got money, you live in a different world than what I live in. Apparently, you aren't responsible like we are, every ordinary common person is. And you need to be aware of this. You really do. I had no idea that something like this could happen and they wouldn't be liable for me to take care of my medical. I really don't. I didn't ask anything of them other than that. I wasn't trying to get rich off of falling in Walmart. I just fell, and now I'm the one that's got to pay for it. I still, even after a month later, I still have, I can bend the knee more. However, I still have a great deal of pain up underneath my kneecap, and I'm not able to walk as much as I would like to. I have to stop way sooner than I really want to because the pain is just too much. And I'm one of them people, I just don't like for other people to see me in pain. I don't like for other people to see me stressed. And this has really got me stressed. I know that this video probably won't help Walmart to wake up and be a good sport about the thing and help me out here, I know that they won't do that. They've already, they've already made their judgment, and that's where that judgment is going to stand, however right or wrong that it is. But I can tell my story, and it is all documented, to try to protect other people when you go into these bigger stores and stuff. Please be very careful. Because if you're anything like me, I already had a problem with my knee, and now I even have a bigger problem with my knee. And I don't see how I can, things can change. But anyway, I appreciate you all watching, and God bless you, and please be careful. Please be safe out there. These big companies, they got big, especially Walmart. Walmart got big because the poor man made him that big. It was the ordinary, everyday human being that walked in there to buy from them, and then for them not to care enough about their customers to take care of them when they do get hurt in their store, it's just sad to me. When Mr. Walton, when he started the company many years ago, he would come into his stores himself, and he would walk through his stores, and he would talk to the customers, and he was really appreciative of the customers. He would, when he'd see children down the toy aisle, if a child was playing with a toy, I've heard so many times that he has reached up and got that toy off of the shelf and handed it to that child and gave it to that child free of charge. That's not the same company as what Walmart is today. And I think that Mr. Walton would be so disappointed in the way that the company has become what it is today. I just think that it's sad that you have to make money off of the poor, or the people who, don't have as much as other people. And I just really don't know what else to say other than I'm just so disappointed in the way this case has come out. And I just felt like that everybody needed to know that they live by a different rule. They live by different, basically different laws than what we do. And it's sad, but it's true, and that's what this world has come to. And if we don't hold up for one another, if we can't be there for one another and help each other through these hard times, appreciate one another, then I mean, what's else is gonna become in this world? Anyway, I don't mean to rant and rave. I just want everybody to know that when you do your shopping, please be very, very careful. Be mindful that if you get hurt, you are most likely not going to get any help with the damage that you've occurred. But anyway, God bless you all. Thank you so much for listening to me. And if you would, please share this. Share this video. And I thank you so much for it. You all have a good day. Bye-bye.